Hey kids, it's Tony with Home Studio Solutions. I just wanted to come to you this evening with a quick product review and kind of demonstration, if you will. Recently picked up the Instrument 1 by Artiphon. As you can see here, the white, it comes in black and white options. I'm on the go a lot through my work, through the military, through things like that. And so what I did is I actually kind of looked at a couple different options as to how I could capture recording ideas on the go while still being able to be true to the analog inspirations that I have. And so I kind of looked at a couple different options. Zivix has the Jamsticks Plus, and then the Artiphon Instrument 1, obviously, and there are a few other options, but it may not be common knowledge because I share a little bit of more like the recording aspects of what we do, but I wanted to actually highlight that we are a musical instrument distribution. We sell software, things like that. And so tonight we wanted to actually do a little bit of a product feature on something that I feel will personally help me as a musician when I'm out on the road to capture those ideas and get everything going. So please stick through to the end of the video, and I will actually be doing a little bit of a promotion with the Artiphon Instrument 1. When you open the box, you obviously get the instrument itself. As you see, volume, you got presets by pushing the button, a strum for a guitar. I don't know what's going on there. And then the cable, this right now that I have hooked up is a lightning cable. It also comes in the box with USB, which I'm really excited because over the course of the next few months, what I'd like to do is I'll actually record a song in GarageBand, and I'll also take one into Reason just to kind of see the functionality there. And then also in the box comes a power cable. So as I'm seeing right now, you'll see the green lights on. It is charging through the lightning cable as well. So a couple other things in the Artiphon catalog that I'd like to highlight at this point in time is they actually do have a strap for this instrument. I've had a little bit of a difficult time. The fret spacing is a little bit different than a regular guitar, and I'm a metal guy, so I like to ride low, and this is it's a little bit higher than I'm accustomed to. And then also what we got is a soft case, the Artiphon. So what you have here is a little pocket, kind of store the cables, things of that nature. And then you also have this padded protector that will actually keep your instrument safe and comfortable. So again, I'm gonna, little spoiler, I guess, if you will. Please stay tuned. Pay attention to those products here in the future. So what I wanted to do is actually take a look at what this looks like and how to utilize it. I wanted to go through a couple of the presets and then kind of go over how I would like to use this at this point in time. Really more of a feature of how I tune a guitar, and then a little bit of highlight on ukulele. As I recently picked that up, I think that its versatility is what kind of drove me away from the Jamsticks, which is more of a guitar instrument. You got access to bass, you got access to violin, you got access to synth, piano, drums. I probably won't touch a lot of that. However, the fact that it's there is kind of cool, so that is a thing for me. Really, I want to be able to access the ukulele, the bass, and the guitar, and that's how I'm using this instrument. I do have a MIDI keyboard that I take with me, and at some point in time we'll actually cover my portable on-the-road music recording studio. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the instrument. Right now I have it hooked up to my iPhone. I also do have an iPad, and the operability that we've seen, it kind of goes both ways, so everything's been good. So as of this point, I'm going to go ahead and take a look. We'll go through the presets and kind of cover a little bit of what this instrument has to offer. So here we go. So the next instrument in the preset is actually a violin, which I don't play. I'm very interested. We got a lot of like cello, violin, violas, things of that nature. It's kind of cool. I might explore it. We'll see what's up. The difference here is fret. All right. So it's pressure sensitive, and it's kind of like a bowed instrument, so it's a little bit different. So there you go. I'll leave that where it's at. I'll let the violin people do the violin thing. The thing about the Artiphon is you can hold it like a guitar, but you can also hold it like a piano. So as I said, I'm not seeking to use it in this way, but with a piano, you got an opportunity. Within the preset, it actually goes to all the white keys. So So it's kind of cool if you want to play it like that. Next preset that I wanted to look at is actually a drum, and I've seen people play this thing on YouTube, kind of like a guitar in drum position. And so you got like different drum sounds throughout the pad, so it doesn't change. So it's each fret is represented by a drum noise. So here you got bass, you got snare, so, and then you can also play it down, you know, like a piano. So let's take a look at this. Okay, you got a ride there. There's a snare. Pretty simple. I don't see myself using this for drums. In the preset, you got Smart Strum Ukulele. Basically what it does right out of the gate is C2 major, and so each fret represents a chord. So checking that out. Doesn't matter which. And then I can't go to a D because D major is not in that scale. But that's what you're looking at. And then the next is they say it's a slide saxophone. It looks like a clarinet. Not a clarinet player, so I don't know what that means. The electric tap piano is meant to be, and this is kind of where the functionality goes. It's actually, in this preset, it's tuned like a guitar. So every string is a different note, and it's in the same tuning as the guitar. So if you were to hold it up like this, you could actually, if you're more familiar and comfortable as a guitar player, you'd actually have that ability. And the last one is actually a vibe, almost like a little bit of a xylophone. So, but it's also set up on an again, white keys of a piano type thing, but it's set up with an arpeggiator that would actually allow this to be a little bit, which is one of the functionalities if you wanted to set up a preset for yourself. So what I would like to do is actually kind of take a look at how I would utilize this. A couple little features I wanted to do is just a standard 4-string ukulele, which it still has 4 strings, but it actually makes the bottom 4 strings functional. So when we talk about spacing of fretboard and the feel of playing a ukulele, this is actually really close to it. So we'll take a look at that real quick here. As you could hear there, it kind of, again, I wouldn't really fault the instrument on that. I do need to get into the app itself and kind of change some of the sensitivity. The other thing I want to do, I play C sharp, and so to be able to kind of take a look at that is I just went to the guitars section, went to drop D, and then what we do is go down. I have now capoed down 1 fret, which basically drops everything down a half step, and I'm where I need to be. So I don't really want to highlight that I haven't had a lot of exposure to this. I haven't really messed with it. I kind of set the apps up, I've messed around with it a minute or two, and this is pretty much my first exposure to this. So with that, that's pretty cool. So with the I do have to get some of the settings adjusted, but as far as the feel of it, it's pretty close to an instrument with nylon strings. The bendability, the way that it works, I think that it's actually going to be something that works for me in terms of a mobile recording solution. So one of the things that I wanted to do as a musical instrument distribution store, if you will, is I actually wanted to give you guys an opportunity because of the fact that you are with us. It is late May, and so what we are going to do is with every purchase of an Artiphon Instrument 1, which again this comes in black, and I chose it for the white because of how it looked. What we're actually going to do is we're going to throw in a free case, soft case, or a free strap, and what we will do is we'll contact you with details of the order. If you guys want, the link will be in the description as to where to find this item over at our website at homestudiosolutions.com. So I really feel this is a good instrument. I think it requires a little fine tuning. It's a little bit different. The bending, the sliding is a little bit different than what I'm used to on a regular guitar. But it's a mobile MIDI instrument, and so I think that it's actually going to work, and we shall see. So as I said, I want to take this instrument, move it into GarageBand, see what kind of functionality we get there in a future video, and then I'm actually going to take it right over into the DAW and see what works there in Reason 10, and see what functionality we can get with the Reason sound banks and things like that. So thank you so much for your time and attention. I hope that you guys see that this review is a little bit different, hopefully from a guitar player perspective. And as always, you guys have a good one.